What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the courtroom and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I hope you all are doing well today. It's a pleasure to have you back here with me. I hope you guys are ready to jump back into all the craziness that's happening. Look, so the shopkeeper, man. Okay, so I knew there was something off about him, but I don't know. I guess I've never really thought that he might have been the one to be committing everything. And we still don't know for sure. It could be, you know how this game does. It could be some kind of plot twist later on. But for right now, here's our primary suspect. Seeing as how he disappeared, like we had all that information brought upon us by Larry. We figured out that it was the shopkeeper that could have shot the guy who what's his name? You know what I'm talking about. But anyways, now we're going to jump back in and see if we can find where he went off to and see if we can just close this case once and for all. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Alright, December 27th, 2:11 p.m., Wright and Co-law offices. Nah, this is crazy. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Oh yeah, the fact that he was like, I want to tell you something involving a murder. It also crossed my mind too when I was editing the last video that maybe something happened in the elevator where Edgeworth ended up with the gun and actually shot his own dad. That could be a possibility too. And maybe the other guy was out for revenge. The other guy that was in the elevator out for revenge, who could also be what's his name, the shopkeeper. I don't know, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on, but yeah, let's just continue and see if we can figure it out. All right, what was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed... I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never! Nick? Yo! How's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. Because we were nervous about what you were going to say, bro. I think you can do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow your head, or bow before your hero. Okay, bro. He did come in clutch, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. I mean, technically was. But seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty... edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is... I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Aw. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me? But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah. Why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. I'm pretty sure I'm talking about both of y'all. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when you wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry. I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay, okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial, a class trial. A class trial? You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh? I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial, with me as a defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief! Give the money back. You're such a meanie. No, okay, just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, and they're borrowing my eraser. He shouldn't be allowed to relate his race. Give me back my 50 cents. Golly, bro. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was, I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection. He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in this trial, the only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? It wasn't you who stole the money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent, Your Honor. But Miles, it was your money that... Oh, okay. It was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. He's the one. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? Okay. Oh, this gonna be a fire thumbnail. Hold on. The boys. This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. I wonder who stole it. That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were best friends. Wow, I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So he wasn't there when the money was stolen, but he was there in the trial, like when they were having the trial. Okay. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. A famous defense attorney. Then, a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of Demon Attorney." Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? Excuse me. If I was an defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. What do you mean, what he is? I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go. Alright, so... where do we need to go now? December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe? He won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there's some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Mr. Gumshoe. Or excuse me, good luck, Gumshoe. Okay, so we can't go back to the records room, so let's try... I don't think Edgeworth's here. Oh, he is, okay. December 27th, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it? In 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, right. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That class trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous! Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, Wright? So simple. To a fault, even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too. I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Wait, no. Hey, Edgeworth. Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny a reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. Yeah, I'm thinking the caretaker is Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter. any way you look at it. Yet, he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, three of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in the elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. Y'all stay hydrated. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocent. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Prosecutor Von Karma. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher, and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. So, he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He is a perfectionist in all things, in court, in his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find suspects guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in them. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? If what you're saying is true, you're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I admit. No kidding. So we done? We got anything to present? Let's see. I just want to show them, I guess, everything that would be relevant. So let's go show them the file. It was that case that changed my life, and tomorrow, on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Excuse me. Tomorrow. Could that be a coincidence? Interesting. But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. Never. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you were at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed. Haha! Okay, I think that's everything. So let's move. Let's try moving somewhere. Let's go to... Let's try going to Gourd Lake. Or let's go to the boat shop, because I think that's where Gumshoe's gonna be. Oh. Let's try going here though. We hadn't been here. We hadn't talked to this dude at all yet. At least for a while. He's out again. When does he work anyway? Now, don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Okay. Yeah, I feel like he's hiding or something. He's there's something shady. I mean, there's always something shady about him, but particularly in this case, there's something shady about him. Hey, pal. Long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, eh? I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that? No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. And now I'm off to catch me a criminal. So I feel like Okay, so there's a high possibility that he did do it, but knowing how he is, or at least how he's come off to us so far, he could have just wandered away. Like he's crazy, obviously. He could just like wandered away and didn't know he was supposed to stay or something. And so yeah, he might just be back at the shop and he might not actually be the killer. Which I wouldn't be surprised, because this game, there's always like a twist with it, so it could be somebody else who's a killer. Like, we don't know for certain, especially since they're like saying that he's the killer so early on without the trial actually being over, so it might actually be somebody else, but we're just gonna keep pressing through and see if he actually did it or not. Okay. Detective Gumshoe is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. The woods? Where Wright was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in there for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Huh? The steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. I guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. But there's nothing I really need to examine here. Just want to go here. Alright. That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Him! I'd know that clearing of the throat anywhere. Oh, speak of the devil! Aha, hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Oh, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Where have you been, bro? Why are you out? Why is he out here? Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Like, right? Let's see. That's what I'm saying. He's fishy. Like, there's something about him. Like, why is he here? Who knows? The boat rental shop doesn't look like anyone's around. The caretaker must have run for the hills, huh? Yeah, looks like it. He didn't seem like a bad person. Forest here behind these. Okay. Nick, the forest. There's something in there. What? You're right. There's a few policemen in there. They must be looking for the caretaker. Good luck. Okay. Let's see if we can go in. Yeah. Okay, the bird's still here. Nobody's home. Hello, squawk! Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, squawk! I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, squawk! Alright. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't. Just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great. Now the bird's gonna hate me. Alright, let's look at this, let's look at this. What was the code for this again? That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squawk! Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw. But hey, it keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. The only thing in here is a letter. A letter? Aw, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Nick! Why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be in here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Okay, so Robert Hammond and Edgeworth. But Hammond defended Yanni Yogi, who I'm thinking is the caretaker. So why would he want to get revenge on Hammond? Man, this is crazy. Okay. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here, in perfect detail. It's got to be somebody we... Do you think we've met him yet? Is it somebody we've met? Do you think Lada's still in this too? Think Lada still has something to do with it? I'm not ruling her out quite yet. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Letter from the safe added to the court. I'm really thinking Lada. I think Lada is still in this. I think she has something to do with it. I think she has some connection with the shopkeeper. Could be his daughter. She could be mad. Ooh, she could be mad because he went crazy. Okay. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. I don't think there's anything... Oh. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh. Never mind. What? Tell me. Just... when I saw the TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh. See, that's why I didn't want to tell you. Okay, there's fresh food here. Oh wait, never mind. It's cold. Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Alright, we talked to Polly. It doesn't look like he's used his kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What you thought? Well, what? You thought he was telling the truth? I think that's everything. I mean, there's the fish things on the wall. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of fish they caught, right? Right. But don't all these fish on the wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations? I'm confused, I ain't gonna lie. Okay. Go to the TV. No trash can. Okay. That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange. Maybe we better not. Okay, I think that's everything here. So let's try going back to the police station to give them the letter. Or not. Maybe back here? Oh no, we need to go to Grossberg. Or not, okay. Yeah, where do we go? Oh, okay. Let's go, yeah, let's do this. Let's show him the letter. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge? On me? Who is that old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, Wright. But I don't remember that old man. Not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. I'm thinking it's Lotta, bro. I really do think that there's some connection with her and that old man. Like, it might be her dad or something. And like the fact that he lost his mind. Like, she's kind of leading him into doing this. I don't know. We'll see, though. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. But why Robert Hammond? Because Robert Hammond got him... Okay, whatever. It also says this is your last chance. The last chance. Wait. Maybe? He's talking about the limitations, yeah. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait. Wait. That old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? There we go. Okay. Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Talk about it. Talk about it. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. Okay, so he's a bailiff. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. The quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed, staring up at the ceiling. Okay, I thought it was going to be a... In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed that oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court, and Yogi was found innocent. Huh? But isn't that strange? The letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed. A memory of a murder. I'm thinking Edgeworth had something to do with his dad's murder. I think the time has come to tell all. Okay, here we go. Alright. What's he talking about? For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing, in the dark. Help, help, I can't breathe! Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out, help! Get us out! Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. Okay. New dialogue. I can't breathe. You're using up my hair. What? Stop breathing my hair. I'll stop you. What? What are you? Stop breathing my air! No, Father! He's attacking Father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Ooh. Get away! Get away from my father! And with that scream, I wake up. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. To get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. This is bad. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe. There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6, Polly. Who are you talking about? Where do I go? What do I do? I can't talk to him no more. There we go. Yep. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened, It's Mr. Edgeworth. He's... I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well, also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. Oh, and then it went off. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No! I don't believe it! Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. Ooh. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fay. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. But the one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet, Yogi was found innocent. That's what my mother, that's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. Oh, and he was protecting Edgeworth! I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. I guess we show him this maybe? Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent. Why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially, he was ruined. Huh? You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. See, that was another thing I was thinking of. When they said it was written so precisely or whatever, I was thinking that that's going to be a huge clue somewhere on the lines. Like, we're going to find somebody who has a very neat handwriting or something. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Karma? Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why do you have something to do with this? Well, I'm not sure. Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct. Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Gregory Edgeworth, he was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what would have become of von Karma were he alive. This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow, so tomorrow will be the completion of not one but 2 trials, all thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage of the DL6 incidents has done will never be erased, or never be eased, excuse me. Ah, she was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did. Huh? Sorry about what? I think I'll stay out of this one. In any case, it's good that the one shooting isn't Miles. You bet it's good. I can't believe the fiendish planning that went into this murder, and we almost fell right into his trap. What a creep. Okay. Are we done with it? Oh, we gotta talk to him more, okay. I knew something, like the music kept going, so I knew there was something else going on. If it truly was von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. But how can Mr. von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet, I do know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. You may be seeking to testify a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago today, Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence, and though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma had ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? I kind of feel him, bro. I need to take me more vacations, man. I don't do nothing, just work. I guess this is like my vacation, spending time with y'all. I have fun with y'all. Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. She says that like it's a common thing. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. I can't believe he'd kill someone. Keep in mind, there were 2 shots, too. I think he threw the gun and the first shot went through the glass. And then maybe Edgeworth, or maybe what's his name did actually grab the gun and shoot Edgeworth's dad. I don't know. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials. Okay, let's try... Ooh. Oh, man. The Police Department, Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you! I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now, I can't just have anyone wandering in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma is in there now. And ooh, press him! Excuse me. You can go in there. You can go in as long as he's in there. Von Karma? Oh, so Von Karma can go in, but we can't? That's, okay. Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. Oh, we better get your ass. We better get your ass. What's up, big dog? What you doing here, big dog? What's up? Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Okay. Von Karma. It looks like there are files inside the glass case. The case is so dusty I can't see what's inside. Nick, it's locked. They must keep important case files in there. There are shelves stuffed with case files in the back of the room, too. Forgotten cases rotting away for eternity. Nick, let's get what we need and get out of here. All this dust is getting to me. Here are files of collected case reports. There's quite a large volume of reports here. Wow, these are all case reports? Yeah, it's like a graveyard of police cases. I guess my sister's case report is in here too. Quietly gathering dust. I can't believe she's dead, yo. That's crazy. Oh, maybe this right here. Huh? One of the drawers is open. Drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick! The file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Von Karma. You. How did you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. What you got in your arm there, big guy? I do it crazy right there. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father. Always second rate. Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That's a good question. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth would tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. No, examine what's in his arm. Alright, let's just show him the letter. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool! I told him to burn it after he read it. So he did write it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter? Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You saved me a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? Is that a taser? Oh, nah. A stun gun for self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now give me the letter. No! No! Whoa! What are you... Nick, run! Maya! Out of my way! Wah! Damn. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. And back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya! Is she okay? Maya! Is she gone? Did he kidnap her? Oh no, she here. Maya, open your eyes. Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh, yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now. We need her the most. I wish I hadn't... Oh, wow. That's heavy, bro. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Damn, bro. Maya. There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped at him. Okay. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you tomorrow in court. Damn! Yo. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. We're gonna end it here for today. I started to move the mic out of my way because I need some. Oh my god. Okay, so this is crazy. There's a lot to unpack here. Von Karma wrote that letter to Yanni Yogi, who we think is the caretaker, instructing him to kill Edgeworth and Robert Hammond for ruining your life. He had that beef with Gregory. Karma had that beef with Gregory Edgeworth, and we're thinking he set all that up to get revenge on him. I guess that's what they're alluding to. But at the same time, it's just like it's like there's evidence there, but it's like it's not coming together. You know, like it's coming together slowly, but like we're still missing like key vital information about things, and it's just like. I don't know. So yeah, Von Karma took the letter. He's gonna probably destroy that. Maybe, I don't know. He's gonna use the DL6 case files to, I guess, build a case against Edgeworth and get him trial or committed for murder or whatever as a kid. It's just a lot. But we're just gonna keep pressing through. I'm probably gonna sit and think about some more stuff when I'm editing this and just build my case myself. Cause I'm trying to do that too before, like, you know, certain things, before the evidence leads to certain things, before they say certain things. I'm trying to like build the cases and like just the evidence and stuff in my own head, see if I can kind of figure out things before it actually happens. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you have not already. Comment down below, let me know what you think about it. Like, this is crazy. Hopefully next episode we'll get into the trial and just finally get Edgeworth free, finally figure out who actually murdered him. Hopefully this will be the last part of this trial. I think we got one more after this, one more case, or one more part after this. But anyways, guys, thank you guys for coming back through, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.